И продължаваме с третата година на Грим Fandango, т.е. третата част в играта. Както знаете, играта е разделена на години или на няколко части. Нямаме никакъв инвентар отпреди, освен нашата коса. Разбира се, както винаги. Оп! Original. Remastered. Сега сме Една Калавера. И има доста умрели кокаляки.
Ensign Arnold was just a kid.
Oh no.
I'm sorry I led you into trouble, sailor. I'm not gonna disrupt the evidence. Oh, no. This can't be happening. Hey! He's back here! Sack him! Custom officials, open this door.
Ще кажете си как е.
Yeah, we want to check your bags.
Don't worry, Captain. We're safe in here.
Okay, let's just set the explosives and get the hell out of here.
О, голяма хала.
Híjole, Gladys sure did a number on that old diesel. If it were just a little more powerful, we could probably tear on out of here.
I tried. Oh, I tried. But I failed. It's not powerful enough.
Hey, maintain, sailor. Looks like the anchor's down. Can't reach.
Ще ричнем след малко.
I think the best way to use this engine would be the controls over there, as opposed to the hands-on method. Gladys, what do these readouts mean?
Then we're gonna blow up, Captain. It's gonna hurt.
That's the throttle for the port side engine. That's the throttle for the port side engine. That's the throttle for the port side engine.
Добре, а къде е Starboard
That's the throttle
Engine?
for the port side engine. That's the throttle for the port side engine.
Не.
That's the starboard anchor control.
Ма не, къде е? Виж. Това старборд.
That's the starboard anchor control.
Закачи нещо. То трябва с десния двигател тук да играем. Ма как беше? Ага. Я чакай сега. А. Аре. Ема, какво беше сега? Така. Чакай малко сега. Дигаш котва 1. Дигаш котва 2. Yeah. Някакъв супер гаден комар. Хапе ме, аз го удрям. Бе, трябва да щупим кея. Аз го удрям, той не бяга копелето. Okay, let's see what you said, kitten. Yeah, I know Serious Sam. I've played it just a little bit. I'm not a fan of first-person shooters. So, yeah, I know it. It's a good game, of course, especially for the fans of the genre. Definitely very good game. Very good choice. Да. Много гадни комари. Отвратителни. Така тук... Чакайте да почнем пак от начало. Че нещо много го объркахме кораба.
Ensign Arnold was just a kid. Oh, no.
Това е пъзел, който е объркващ.
This can't be happening. Hey, he's back here!
Sack him!
Аз съм пацил, но аз съм сега тук. Пола няма и... Ето комара дойде.
Check your bags.
Don't worry, Captain. We're safe in here. Okay, let's just set the explosives and get the hell out of here.
Така, сега. Трябва да дигнем котвите. Дигаме котва 1. Дигаме котва 2. Опа. Без да искам цъкнах. Ето. Сега дропваме тази, мисля, че беше. Айде да бъркам шибаните. Така. Сега. Трябва да ги заключим котвите. Ето. Сега трябва да я дигнем. Ето сега. Това ще май може един команд. Ей! Господине. Дай. Така.
Well, there you go.
Ничи нещо. Обаче, окей, трябва да се измъкнеш от тук. Ама, как по дяволите това така ще се сетиш? Това доста така хора стъкват тук и се чудят как да си направят пъзела. Сега обаче то не свършва. Гледай. Още има.
Gladys, cover your ears.
What was that?
The dotted line, buddy.
Аре? Това е. Ах, тъпа игра.
Just a little farther, Gladys.
Manny, choking!
Mira, snap out of it, sailor.
Easy for you to say, you don't have lungs.
Hey, you live without your heart once, so you can live without air for a little while. Just until I figure out what we're gonna do.
Така. Не. Точно. Чакайте, Twitch пак прави глупости. Показва ми Connect to Chat. Welcome to the chat room. Ами не бе, тази игра се страда от старите танк контроли. Аз през цялото време давах Up Arrow. Обаче играта, понеже е с променена перспектива, аз трябва да цъкна down, да натисна Down Arrow. И като натиснах вече с мишката и се видя. Нали? Ама това трябва да бъде настроено от Def екипа, не от мен. Добре.
Not blue yet. You all right?
I'm a spirit of the land, Manny, not of the sea.
Hang in there, Mano. Oh, Lola. Looks like I let you down again. Oh, I think her days of use are over. Hey,
Sorry. Beware, brave captain. Here in the darkest depths of the Sea of Lament dwell the most horrible monsters of all. The fearsome, murky demons of the deep will swallow you whole the instant you leave this pool of light. Heed
Макс, да.
my warning, or take
Хубави
one
игри, ама
step forward and learn for
по-малко вероятно да ги играят.
all right, I believe you. Just quit it with the creepy spirit of the land voice, huh?
Here comes one now.
Фенер.
Okay, that might not have been a sea monster, but it was pretty spooky.
Прети споки. Забележи Мани как пуши под вода.
According to our map, I think that's the pearl. I'd definitely go over there first chance I get, but there's a lot of dark water between here and there. I'd definitely go over there first chance I get, but there's a lot of dark water between here and there.
Чакаме чапито да дойде. Трябваше да цъкнем. Сега просто си ми чакаме, защото чапито...
You all right?
I'm a spirit of the land, Manny, not of the sea.
Hang in there, Mano.
Мано, мисля, че му казват Ермано, което означава брат.
Amigo, hey, I'm talking to you.
Аре, трябваше да може да говорим с него. Пак ще пробвам. Трябва да може да говорим с него. Аре, пич.
Amigo, hey, I'm talking to you.
Аре бе, как беше бе? Трябва да говориш просто с него.
You all right?
I'm a spirit of the land, Manny, not of the sea.
Hang in there, Mano.
Да. Окей, значи пак ще пробвам тук като... Се появи. Айде.
Amigo.
Oh, geez, another shipwreck. You see, that's why I never travel by boat.
We've had a little accident. Think you could help us out?
Depends on what kind of help you're looking for.
Could we borrow that light for a second?
Sorry, I'm kind of attached to it.
Could we tag along with you?
Well, it's a long walk you're talking about.
We don't have any other choice.
Oh, all right then. Lift those knees, stick close to my light, and try to sing in key. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Let it shine,
shine. I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. That's just a trick the ocean plays on your mind, kid. Makes everything look the same after a while, like you was going in circles.
Well, this isn't the kind of progress I was hoping for.
Oh, well, the wet march of the soul ain't for everybody.
What are you doing down here?
Trying to get out of the land of the dead, same as everybody else.
Why are you walking instead of taking a ship?
Got sick of waiting around Rubicava for a boat. Figured it'd make better time this way.
Why didn't I think of that? How do you know where you're going?
See the moon over there? I just keep it on the right. That way I know I'm heading in a straight line.
But
Oldest trick in the book.
is everything okay with your eyebrows?
Them is barnacles, genius. I don't move fast enough to shake them, so they tend to pile up. I don't mind, though. They're the only company I got. Ain't you, boys?
How long have you been down here?
Well, let me put it this way. I wasn't always this color.
Shouldn't you have hit dry land by now?
I'm trying to cross a big ocean here, Sonny. What do you know about it?
I've already done it. In a boat.
A boat? Don't talk to me about boats.
What's the problem with boats?
We had such a nice boat. Why is everybody always talking about boats? You got a perfectly good pair of legs. Why not use them, I say?
Let me guess. You died in a boat wreck.
A boat wreck would have been better than what happened to us. Led off course by bad equipment, lost for weeks, no food, no shelter from the sun. We'd started throwing the dead overboard. But then the sharks began following the boat.
What happened in the end?
What happened was I learned 3 valuable lessons. Stay away from boats. When it comes to navigation, trust only the moon and the stars. And when there's only 2 of you left, never, ever go to sleep.
How have you kept that light going all these years?
Well, I found this coral, this glow-in-the-dark coral. Damnedest thing. Glows like a lightning bug and never seems to wear out.
I had some of that once. Made a nice grappling hook.
I don't think you had what I got, because I don't think you've been to the place where I got it.
Where'd you get the coral?
Edge of the world, boy. That's the only place it grows.
Could you send for help?
Oh, sure. I promise to call for help at the next phone booth I walk by.
Could you take us to the Pearl?
Ha! You don't believe those old stories, do you? You think somewhere in this ocean there's a gigantic pearl that shines so brightly it can be seen from passing ships? And that sometimes sailors so allured by its luster actually fling themselves overboard to dive for it and are never heard from again?
Yeah, and I think it's right over...
Bah! I've been walking this ocean for years. I ain't never seen it.
No, really. The Pearl is right over there.
You poor sucker, that's the moon! Tell me you didn't come all this way out here to pearl dive the moon.
Well, I don't want to break your stride there.
Okay, see you around.
Watch out for sea monsters.
Who, these guys?
Lol.
Oh, they don't mess mess with old Chipito. I'm too bright for him. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Not blue yet.
I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it.
You all right?
Hide it under some seaweed.
Hang in there, Mano.
I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Scare away sea monsters. Yeah, I'm gonna let it shine. Hey, Leo.
Лек бък, ама.
Lego. 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 Get your own lamp, pal. Whatever happened to the code of the sea?
Трябваше да направя пикъп. Тук, честно, точно в тази част не съм сигурен какво точно са си мислили дизайнерите на играта. Тя играта е пълна small logic, вярно е. За съжаление от тези игри. Но... точно тук какво са си мислили? Тая част, тя е... яко е, че има като... окей, потънал кораб и се чудиш как да изчезнеш от тук. Обаче начина, по който са правили този пъзел, майко мила, отвратителен е. Той е тотално нелогичен.
Hey, I'm sorry. You all right?
I'm a spirit of the land, Manny, not of the sea.
Hang in there, Mano.
Трябваше Глотис да забравих. Сега се сетих. Като му държах фенера, трябваше да цъкна върху Глотис, да. Добре, нека да видим дали пак може да говорим с него. Или трябва да връщам сейва. Айде, приятел. Давай. Не съм искал така чак да се развият нещата, но трябва ни този твой фенер.
Amigo!
What? More survivors?
that's-
I just passed another shipwreck not 5 minutes ago.
Well, I don't want to break your stride.
Той
there.
нали не помни,
Okay,
тъй
see
че
you around.
сега сме нови.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Not picking that up.
This little light of mine,
Ей сега,
I'm
ей
gonna
сега.
let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Айде.
What am I
Сега го
supposed
цъкнах.
to do with this?
Follow me.
Where are you taking me?
To the moon.
Много голяма тъпоция това.
Manny, is that the pearl? Whee! I knew I'd find her someday. I'm rich, 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 rich.
Shh, something's happening.
Manny, what's going on?
О не, октоподка тотка.
I don't know, but I don't like the way that thing's looking at us.
Ами, директно им пише хейтмейл, копелята никога повече не правите бира.
down there while that monster's looking right at me. I'm not going down there while that monster's looking right at me. That octopus is tracking us. I had no idea their eyesight was so good.
Ще очите му как се мърдат.
We're underwater. We're not on the moon. I can't get
Детска
anywhere
бюро,
near the
викаш.
sub while that monster's guarding it. I can't get anywhere near the sub while that monster's guarding it. So there really is a pearl. But does that mean nature really jumped overboard here? It all just seems so fishy.
Good one, Captain.
Hey, I've got more important things on my mind than jewel theory.
Not me.
Not quite as famous as the pearl is the slimy barnacle-covered old rock of legend. I don't want to get tangled up in those. When I get that desperate for food, maybe.
Тяха биричка си взела. Не трябва сега да изпия. Аз лекичко я пета, полека.
Hey, Chapito, go for a swim, will you? You're drawing too much attention to us.
Too bad. I'm sticking to you like the barnacles on my eyebrows. So don't even think of sneaking off with my pearl.
Ой, трябваше...
I'm not going down. Hey, Chapito, go for it. You're drawing too...
Too bad. I'm sticking to you.
Man, we just can't shake this guy. I'm not going down there while that monster's looking right at me.
Как беше тук?
Not quite as famous as the pearl is the slimy barnacle-covered old rock of legend.
Тук така трябваше някак се...
When I get that desperate for food, maybe.
Ах, аре, бе. Не. Как биш? Аха. Оп!
Hey, lay off. Let go.
Парти.
Let go. You can't leave me here all alone.
Не може, бе. Докато пода ще го изяде.
She's coming back.
Looks like we're heading south. But there's nothing on that edge of the world.
Не знам. Някой проследи ли пъзела? За мен лично нищо от това нямаше смисъл. Просто го знам. Дали съм го запомнил. Нали, преди години с гайдове съм наминавал играта в някакви места. За мен лично това нямаше никакъв смисъл. Евала на тия, които достигат логически до решението на пъзела на тази част. Аз не мога. Сома. О, я.
How convenient.
Не. Спряхме. Назад. Назад, моме Калино. Айде да отидем тук.
I'm gonna sneak inside and look for Mitchie.
What if that octopus comes back while you're gone?
Poke him in the eye and steal his sub.
Stupid octopus.
Ясното е по-близко там ще отидем.
It's empty. It's empty. It's empty. Man, that ashtray's so fancy you could eat caviar out of it. I only steal ashtrays from bars. Children's books. It's locked.
Мече.
Manny, what are you doing here?
I wanted to see how your trip was going, Angel. I am your travel agent, you know. By the way, thanks for that bottle of champagne you sent me. It really hit the spot.
You were headed for a trap. I was trying to warn you. Domino was using me like bait. I didn't want you to end up a prisoner here like me.
Prisoner? Where's your cell? Or are you just sharing a bunk with the warden?
If that's what you think of me, then why did you come here?
Because this is where he belongs. Here, working for me. I knew you'd come around eventually. Right or wrong, Mani Calavera is always with the winning team, right, Manny? That's why you're here now.
I'm getting off this rock, and I'm taking all of these people with me.
Manny, there's no way off this island. I'm afraid you're stuck here in my little executive training program. See, I need you to take my place here, kid. I've got to get back to the city where the action is.
Sorry, Manny, but I had to come in. My skin was getting all pruny.
Him, I don't need.
I'm gonna grind you to powder for that, cabrón.
Maybe later. But for now, let me just show you your new office.
Careful, BB. The new boss is waking up.
Okay. Save game.
I like my old desk better. no drawers.
Я не видим.
This is sad. Hola, angelitos.
I
Ангелитос!
swear to God! Please don't bite anyone else, Pugsy. That's why they put us in the cage in the first place.
Why do you want to bite me?
You're the mean new boss. Mr. Hurley said you were meaner than him. He said you had a bone saw.
You bite me and I'll sue your parents.
Our parents?
Hey, don't cry, children. Please, stop crying. Why am I so bad at this? My name is Manny Calavera. What's yours?
Mr. Hurley told us about you. You're the one who tricked Meche. Poor Meche.
I didn't trick anybody.
Mr. Hurley said he was supposed to take care of Meche, but you stole her case from him. Is that true?
Let me see if I can explain this whole thing to you. You see, I had this job, selling travel packages to immigrant souls. If I sold enough of them, I got to leave the land of the dead. Now, I was in a slump and I really needed a fat commission, so...
You're a bad man. Go away, bad man. Yeah, go away.
Mitch is my friend. You can ask her.
She talked about you before. Every time she says your name, she looks so sad. I don't know what you did to her, but you're gonna be sorry.
What are you two doing in this cage?
Making light bulbs. Look, we're working as hard as we can. Why don't you leave us alone?
Listen, children, I'm here to help.
There's really not much more room in here. Your hands are too big to make light bulbs.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Mitch. She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
My hands are not too big to make light bulbs.
Then why don't you help?
My butt's too big to sit on one of those little perches.
I'm gonna tell Meche you said that word to us. I told you he was bad.
I just don't have any of those little tiny tools, that's all.
Here, take my hammer.
You two bad little children. I'm glad you're in a cage. Very bad. You know, I really do want to help.
Then why don't you?
I'm in the Maritime Union. We can't do factory work.
I don't know what those words mean. It means he doesn't want to help us because he's mean.
On second thought, maybe I don't.
We don't want to either, but we don't have a choice.
I'm the one who's gonna take Meche out of here.
What? You can't do that. Who's gonna take care of us? We'll be all alone.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Meche. She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
Nice cage you have here.
Mr. Hurley grew demon ravens with human heads in here. He said if we ever tried to get away, he'd send the ravens after us and let them make nests out of our bones. message.
You children just wait
Oh
here and be
no.
brave little angelitos,
Bone
okay?
nest
Okay.
from children.
Really, really sad. How are my brave little soldiers?
Are you here to rescue us?
I'm working on it. You children just wait here and be brave little angelitos, okay?
Okay.
How are my brave?
Are you here?
I'm work. You children.
Okay.
Това искахме да вземем.
I could make a tiny little birdhouse if I had some tiny little nails and wood. This is the tiniest little hammer I've ever seen. This is the tiniest little hammer I've ever seen.
Йоп. Ние не искаме да идваме тук, ама те сме дошли. После ще дойдем тук. Сега ще отидем някъде другаде. Това е тук. Да говорим с мече. Ето.
Oh, look, it's my Prince Charming. Are you back here just to insult me some more, or do you just want some ice for your head?
Мече ни е сърдита. Дали е защо сме малумен задник?
I like the new dress.
Well, it's the best I could pull together out here. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get decent fabric and silk stockings on a deserted
тя кокона, бе!
island on the edge of the world?
No, I don't.
Значи тя е товарненка е. Сърдита е. Сърдита кокона. Товарненка.
Come on, we're getting out of here.
Trying to steal my commission from Domino again. Manny, don't you ever give up?
I'm not after any commission. I just want to get us both out of here.
Then why don't you just ask your boss for the day off?
Can't believe you think he's my boss. He's my arch enemy.
I think he's your boss. You think he's my boyfriend. We don't seem to have a good foundation of trust in our relationship, do we?
Ао, много е разсърдена, бе, човек.
I'm sorry I implied he was your boyfriend. I do trust you.
Well, I'm not sure I trust you about that, but I'll tell you one thing that would convince me.
Name it.
Give me your gun.
Sure. Here it is. Okay, look. The problem is I just don't have one.
Oh, please, Manuel. You work for the most heavily armed organization in the land of the dead. Don't try to tell me they didn't issue you a gun.
They didn't issue me a gun.
What, are you on probation? I'm not buying this, Manuel. Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
Hey, about that gun.
Ready to hand over your heater?
I would if I had one.
Right.
I think we need to talk.
Start talking. You're the salesman.
I have a lot of explaining to do.
Save your breath. Domino's explained it all to me already.
You have a lot of explaining to do.
Me? About what?
Why did you take me out with that champagne bottle?
I told you to stop you from falling into Domino's trap. If you had made it on that ship, then you would have ended up...
Here?
Yes.
Why are you working for Domino?
I do what he asks only to protect the children.
Why are those children locked up in a cage?
With the wings those angelitos have, they're the only things on this island Domino can't control.
Hey, if they can fly, let's set the kids free to go get help.
They can't fly that far, Manny. But they can fly circles around Domino, and they can bite pretty hard.
So why did you run out of my office?
I felt so embarrassed, and you looked so disappointed in me. I couldn't stand it anymore.
Как бе? Как ще избягаш, бе, Муци? Как не те е срам? Виж до край.
Then what were you doing that whole year I was in Ubakawa?
I was lost.
What did you...
I don't want to talk about that year, please.
Has Domino hurt you in any way?
Not as much as I've hurt him. Boy, can that guy take a punch.
Okay, I'll lay off the questions.
Great. Now if we could get you to just lay off the cologne.
Hey, I'm a sailor now. We have to wear this stuff. I don't work for the most heavily armed organization anywhere.
You know, you're right. There are those rumors of that revolutionary army that's been stockpiling weapons.
Actually, them, I work for.
Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
Ами мисля, че това ще е за днеска. Стана късничко. Нека да седнем. Гейм. Ами, това е за днес от мене. Благодаря на всички, които дойдоха. Пожелавам ви приятна вечер и приятна почивка. И до нови срещи. Утре най-вероятно няма да пускам стрим, но по-късно през седмицата ще довършим играта. На здраве отново и всичко добро. Ще рейднем Као, който виждам, че има интересна тема за котлони. Може да го питате всякакви въпроси, най-вероятно. Има си каст. Да. Чао, чао на всички и до нови срещи.